Well, hello, my sweet Virgos. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, Virgo, as the last screen stated, general energy readings will not resonate with everyone every time. So this video will not be completely spot on, but please take the message, then apply it to how it resonates for you. So Virgos, sun, moon, and rising, this is your general energy reading for January 17th through the 31st, 2019. Thank you for your subscriptions, Virgo. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to click subscribe and be sure to show some love with some thumbs up. Ooh. All right, so do we want to? Yes, we do. Risk and inner power, Virgo. Risk and inner power. You know, this is the thing, is when I hear inner power, I can't help but feel as though that this isn't really as much of a risk as you think you're taking. And I know, Virgo, for you, risks aren't exactly what you do. You don't do risk. You like to be well thought out, well planned out, and make sure everything is all lined up and ready to go. But I just feel like if there is a risk that you've been thinking about taking or contemplating taking, you do have the power to do it. Let's find out what's going on. Virgos. The Star. See? This is going to work out for you. You have the power, whatever this is, whatever this situation is. You know, we have this special big wolf moon, the first full moon of the year, that is going to be an eclipse. And I believe there's a third thing that's happening as well with that. And it's just, you guys, you got this. I really feel like you got this. Remember, even if things don't work out exactly how you have them planned in your head, they still always work out for the best. All right. Yeah, you, King of Swords. Thought. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're just going back and forth. What should I do? What should I do? Should I take this? You know, you're seeing your future a certain way here. And I've seen this with all of the signs. It's like this New Year's resolution is not kicking in until now, into the second half of January this year. And this is a powerful second half, like I said, with this moon being as trippy as it is, you know, our first full moon of the year, and we're getting an eclipse with this. So, you know, you have been putting work, putting patience and kindness and time into this. I'm hearing self-development and really thinking how you want to be the best you, how you want to access the inner power of you, the highest vibration of you here. What you've been holding back, I just feel like you have been holding this back. You need the stability in your life. Hi, Smudge. What are you coming to do? You're coming to be a little shit right now? All right. We don't want smudge interrupting, do we? You've been holding back from this risk and thinking, planning, analyzing. Yes, this could involve an air sign. This could involve a, let's see, Libras, Geminis, Aquarius. But I feel like the King of Swords is more representing you. You're being very analytical of this and not being enough passion. All right, there isn't enough passion in this. You are holding back on that inner passion, that inner drive, and you're trying to make this very technical, writing it out, planning. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Well, it's time to implement it, and whatever this is, with the star coming out the way it did, it started to flip over, and then it didn't, and then my guides were like, take the card, take the card, take the card. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Star. Oh, the King of Cups. So could involve a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio here. But this is for emotional fulfillment here. It feels like all your plans and desires that have been taking you, Virgo, leading you, Virgo, through 2018, I'm hearing, towards a place. It's like you were looking for this emotional fulfillment, all right, that's really going to be able to drive you, that's really going to be able to help you find your happy place. I heard happy place. We understand, my guides, we understand that you need this stability. We understand that you're not a risk taker. But the Star and the Wheel of Fortune here, the work you've put in, it's time to let go. I'm now seeing like somebody driving a car and they're white knuckling, trying to control it. But this, hey, it's Kit, all right? Kit doesn't need you to drive. Knight Rider, in case you don't know who Kit is. This car knows where you're heading. Your path has been laid for you. Stop resisting. I know, Virgo, I can hear my friend who's a Virgo. I can hear her saying, but I need to be in control of this. No, you don't. Control is an illusion anyway. You need to let go. You need to free yourself and just take this risk. Hi, Jack. Now Jack's here. That's why Smudge is being naughty, in case anybody cares. I don't know. It's about opening your mind and your heart to the countless possibilities. It's about allowing fulfillment in, because fulfillment is whatever you need it to be or want it to be. Happiness can be found in the darkest of times. I felt very Dumbledore-y with that, but it's true. Happiness can be found. It's all about just deciding to be happy. Virgo, it feels like the risk energy that's around you and the inner power energy that's around you. You're going to see it. You're going to feel it. It's okay to share your feelings. It's okay to open up to the possibilities of love just by saying, I accept that I deserve to be loved. I love myself. You guys know what you want. You always do. You have the Two of Wands, that direction. You've been heading in this direction. You've been gaining influence. You've been putting all of your eggs in the correct basket here. You have your goals. Now it's time to take this risk. It's time to jump in 2 feet. I'm seeing someone jumping in, just going for it into like a swimming pond off of a rock. It's time to get out of your head and go with what's in your heart, what's inside of you, and you will be successful. You've been holding on, and I know it's hard to let go. I know that control is very hard for Virgos to let go. But you just got to let your spirit guides take the wheel. You need to let the universe take you down the path you asked the universe to take you down before you even got here. I feel like this is about leaving the analytic mind aside and going with your heart, leaving the analyzer, Just imagine that there's a knob on the back of your head and turn that analyzer off. Going with your heart, going with your gut, going with what drives you passionately. I'm not saying go crazy. I'm saying stop trying to control the process and let the process guide you. That risk isn't as scary as you think it's going to be. And you deserve this, don't you? Don't you, Virgo? Don't you deserve this? All right, whispers of love. So when we talk about relationships, this could be a romantic relationship. This could be a friendship. It could be with family. It could be with yourself. Okay, so that inner conflict, I'm hearing that inner conflict, the inner conflict. That's why, you're fighting yourself. You're fighting yourself, and you need to stop fighting yourself and just let it go. Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So if you've been holding back, you felt like it'd be a risk to just let go, just to learn how to meet another's needs, afraid that they wouldn't meet yours. Well, your relationship hasn't been growing. And it feels like you've put work into yourself so your relationship can grow. So let it. Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. It feels like you've been holding back on either giving your attention to yourself, putting in time for yourself, and now it's time to do that, or you've been holding back on paying attention to somebody that you are romantically interested in. Nope, I want this one. Choose love. Oh, that's beautiful. You always have a choice as to what you should do. So choose love. Stop thinking and go with your heart. Oh my gosh. Virgos, it's time to just choose love. It's time to take that leap of faith. Let the universe take the wheel. It feels like you've put work into yourself. You're putting work into yourself to develop yourself, to be your best you. Now it's time just to do it. Instead of working at it, just to do it. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. We speak different languages of love. So learn the language of love that the person you love speaks if you're in a relationship. And this could be with a spouse, this could be with a boyfriend or girlfriend, this could be with your estranged parent or estranged child. Learning to speak their language of love, doing something for them, to give your attention to them. You've been planning this, knowing where you wanted it to go, knowing how you wanted it to play out. And Virgo, it's time to choose love and just let love play out. And that's amazing, isn't it? It can definitely feel that way. You just gotta allow it to happen. Virgos, thank you so much. I think this is a wonderful opportunity and wonderful energy that's around you. Um, that, obviously this isn't going to resonate for everybody, but I do hope that you found a message in here that will be beneficial to you. Be sure to show some love with the thumbs up on the video. If you're into the paranormal, check out my paranormal podcast, The Skeptic and the Psychic. It's available on Spreaker. There's an app and all that fun stuff. If you haven't clicked subscribe yet, there's going to be a link popping up here. There's also one below where you can click subscribe. And then you're going to see a video, and that's whatever video YouTube has chosen best for the viewer. So hopefully it will be best for you. Please be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. And as always, my sweet Virgos, I appreciate you.